Bum, 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 bum. Good evening. Okay. Start this party. Okay, I don't know what I want to do with that yet. While I'm waiting. Hello, I see somebody. Good evening. Oh, I hope you're having a good time. Let me tip this beast raw so you can see a little bit what I'm doing. Oh. I am looking to see if anything sparks my interest right now to put in my Obanichi weeks. We do have April coming up. Do I have any A's right there? A. I guess I could use that one. Was that the only one? Yay! No, actually, I had to shut it down real quick and start again. It's still trying to hook up to that stupid webcam, and I don't know how to get rid of the thing. Sorry, I saw the kitty looking for a webcam again. You did. And I said, no. It was, I don't understand why it's still trying to find that stinking thing. I'll have to have my daughter come over and delete the app because I don't know how to do that. How are you tonight, Pat? Oh, it's terrible here. It's been pouring off and on all day. So I've been like vegging out downstairs on the couch, covered up in a blanket because it's raw, and now I can't stop yawning. I webcam and I are not going to get along. I have to find out some other kind of situation. I think maybe it's searching for the webcam when I am like plugging my laptop in. I don't know. Been stressed out about Jake's allergies, but he's doing great today. Been raining here like crazy too. Oh my God, it nonstop. It's quieter right now, but when it gets pouring, oh goodness. I'm just going through this sticker book, seeing if there's anything that's jumping out at me while I was waiting for some people to pop on. I think I accidentally set it up to automatically try to find it. I don't know. Oh, so I'm going to have to definitely have my daughter come over and look at it because she's more into that than I am. Plus, this used to be her MacBook when she was in college a few years ago. Did Ginger pull her winner yet? I don't know. That's a big sticker book. These are from Beth Ann. Oh, she's such a rotten monster. The Botanist sticker book anthology. And then she also got me the Antiquarian sticker book. And I got to start using them. So I figured I'd leaf through it here and see if I could find anything that like says, yeah, pull me out. Hard to believe we're going into April. Holy crap. Like, where did the time go? I was so excited to get over winter, but now we're in like the mud season. Oh, my kitchen floor. It's terrible. Ooh, is that the right shade? I've picked out this tealy color to go with. She is. She's a real sweetheart. Don't tell her you want anything, though. God, forsaken terrible, I tell you. We were discussing this sticker book, and she found it on Amazon. and I think it was on special or something. And the little shit went and bought it for me. And then not too long afterwards, I received another Amazon box, and the life of me couldn't remember what I ordered. I opened it up, and bingo, she got me another one. She spoils me. I'm thinking I want the A out of this one because it's April is a coming, and I kind of like that one. Yes, they are. All these girls are awesome. I mean, oh, boggles me to find so many people on such, like the grand scale of the whole wide world, and we find them, or they gravitate towards my sense of humor or something. I don't know, but it's wonderful. Oh, maybe I'll find an A in here. That will look better now that I pulled that other one out. No, sticking with the A, sticking with the A. Find something. Ooh, but that one is so nice. Oh, I got up, been literally loafing on the couch with my headphones in, watching all kinds of stuff. If you went on my YouTube, my home YouTube thing where I just scroll and watch videos, it looks like I got like bipolar because all the different categories that I watch. It doesn't even know what to suggest for me to watch. It's like overwhelmed. All right, I'm going to think about this A. Back here, while I start in on that thing. Oh, I just cracked the spine. Did you hear that? Oh. MRI tomorrow. Hopefully we can figure out what's going on. Okay, that's what I'm dropping the pen. This is what this week's turned out to be. Boom, 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 boom. And then a little piece of vellum. They are. And I got to sit with this arm like this for the entire time. And they put a weight in your hand to keep your arm from like jumping and spasming. When I finally get pulled out and I got to put my arm like down to my side, oh my Lord. I'm like barely tearing up. Like all I could do not stop bawling because it's, I hate them. But it's unfortunately, it's the only way they can see what's going on in there. Like, really? I think definitely the weather has something to do with it because all week it's been just terrible. I can't even pull my empty trash can. Oh, feels like it weighs 9,000 pounds and it's got trash bag in it. I got a wicked dry throat. I got me a tickle. Let me. So I just slapped a big old sticker on it. Oh my God, the rain is. Whew, I know when it's coming like a week before it comes. Are you the same way? It's like, oh, it's gonna rain. I feel it. I know it. All right. Yeah, I pulled all these. Look at that. Isn't that just the cutest little butterfly? And I was going to try to squeeze away. I feel it in my hips. Oh, isn't that the worst? Because you can't get up, you can't sit down, you can't roll over in bed or nothing without it hurting. I know. I hurt my hip one time, many years ago. And I was almost praying for death. It was that bad. Now I got to burp. did eat dinner before I came up. You have the best stickers. I love how you do all the blind sticker slaps. Oh, it's that way you don't stress. You know, when I first started doing this, I would sit here and be like, because you start with this and you're afraid to mess it up. And you're like, oh, where do I start? So what I started doing was just blindly slapping a sticker down and going from there. And then it's like, no more stress. I don't even look. I kind of have an idea where I want something to go, but half the time I don't even get it to go there. I just pick something up and there you be. You tore your rotator cuff. One of the worst pains I ever felt. Oh, that's what they're thinking mine might be. And also my tendon in my shoulder kind of looks like a rotten piece of wood, how you can like see through it and it's all punky. And so he's thinking maybe it just gotten worse since I had my last surgery done. Gosh, I'm hoping not. Oh, but they have to figure something out because I'm about ready for the loony bin. I wasted so much stuff because I was afraid to ruin it. I know what you mean. You can lift your arm for 8 months. I can lift mine. Sorry, that's like very inappropriate. From time to time, it's good, and I can lift. And then all of a sudden, it's like right there. It's like, yeah, you are not lifting that. So yeah. So I do this best when I'm not thinking. If I think about it, it's god awful terrible. Oh, scissors. I need myself some scissors. I am hoping I'm not in too much pain tomorrow so I can go to the dang post office after my MRI. Or you would think I'd be smart enough to get up and get my ass out of this house before it. Plenty of time to go to the post office and plop your box out. It's actually made its way down to the counter next to the door so it can go outside. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited. I love giving stuff away. And it's like, I'm like a little kid on Christmas who can't wait to open it. I'm like, I can't wait for you to get it. And when I have Christmas presents for the kids, I'm like, oh my God, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Guess what it is? Guess what it is? Oh, Dad. There's no hurry. Oh, I'm just so excited to get it out. Like, oh, I'm in a hurry for you to get it. It doesn't even have to be anything fancy that I send somebody. It's just I get all excited. Did you get it? Did you get it? And it could be nothing. It could be like a little, I don't know, just a plain old notebook that I send out or something. And I'm all excited. Did you get it? I'm going to use this little teddy bear today as one of my flips. And I'm going to use this cinema ticket thingamabobber to hold it down if I can get it to peel. It might need me. I was almost not going to go live. I was so comfortable down on that couch. I don't know if I want to get up. Freaking lazy ass. Do you hate those days? And I was freezing downstairs. I get up here and I'm like, sweating. Like, what is this? I am going to have my tickety thing go like this. Do. So if I put it on crooked, I can use that as my anchor. Oh, wrong side. I got to pick it up, put it on the other side. Heather Marie. All excited about not even paying attention to what I'm doing. Want to flip to the side, flip to the side. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't apologize at all. I need to get my ass up. I literally been sitting there for hours. My husband did my laundry for me. He cooked me dinner. He brought me the dinner. He usually cuts my meat up and everything for me because I have a hard time with the sawing with that arm. So I'm like, yeah, I kind of like laid still long enough. It's time to get up. If your office is sort of like an attic space, it's a second bedroom. Um, and it's a 9 by 12 bedroom with a closet in the middle of the space. Oh, I put my doors on. You see that? Look at that. Doesn't that look so much better? So excited. I don't have to look at all that stuff that I didn't find a home for yet. And I got to find a new solution. I want to get a bookcase to house all my books because I love my books. And right now they're in the closet in the corner, and I got some over here on the floor stacked upwards. And I want to get a bookcase for there so I can put those wood crates in there and load that with all that unsightly stuff. I don't know how people do their yarns in bins and not bins, but like the cubey things and make it look good. Mine looks like a freaking mess. It's terrible. Oh no, my husband turned the heat up for me to like 74 degrees. And now I'm like, because it's so raw. It's horrible. I hate it when it's raw. All right, that flips like that now. Then I got this one here that I was thinking about putting beside it or below it. And I was going to put the A in the middle of it because it's April. How does it look if I put it here? Concentrate. Put it straight. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, shit. I got lazy. I never plan with stickers. This is my first like real year at it. I plan here and there with them just because I would have them. But yeah, I'm gonna put that there. I never like consecutively did it. And I don't know. This year I felt the spark thanks to Ginger. She's terrible. She's an enabler. But I love doing it now. It's so relaxing. And I'm not so sure I'm gonna record myself doing it every week because I stress myself out because I don't have a plan. And I have nothing to keep myself busy. So like here I can talk and do it and it just goes like easy peasy. But when I'm like just recording myself, I'm like lost. And I feel like a goof. But I might go back to decorating that as well as this. That feels good. Don't know what I want to do. I kind of like these. I love these little like plates. Me too. I can't even lie. So I think I'm gonna put one across. I love Ginger too. She's such a fruitcake. She really is. She always looks so damn serious, but she's not. She's hilarious. If you tried to plan alone or just stare at it, LOL, we're all your muses. Yay! I kind of wanted that to flip up. I don't know what I'm doing. Y'all feel like that some days? Oh, all the time. I ain't got a clue. But I do like that sticker there, so I'm going to put it there. Got to do it so that there. So when I open it and close it, oh shit, I made it so it's going to go crooked. Well, now at least I know where it folds. I don't even know what I did this week. I don't even think I did anything. Like, seriously. I did watch a couple of good movies this week. I did not do my laundry. My poor husband had to do it for me. He's so fantastic. Just want to squeeze him some days, you know? And I love this. I love these papers. They make me happy. I think I'm going to glue it on here. This away. And have it hang over the paper. Oh, I can use my glue pen. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, cloth and paper. She does, doesn't she? She looks so stern. But God, that girl, she's got a real good sense of humor, too. She really does. I miss her. I don't understand why she's been so busy on my nights. Dang it. She's been, what was it? I think it was Greg's birthday last week. Yeah, I think. I'm just gonna, we'll see what I'm doing. Squiggle some glue in here. This stuff is pretty juicy too. For glue, I wouldn't think it would flow that nicely, but it does. Pretty impressed. And that, have you used it yet? I've used it a couple little times for a couple of little things. And it's like, wow. Because it's really juicy, but it stays where you put it, which is awesome. You know I was going to go there. I had all I could do to hold that one in. Goodness. What week are we on? Week 13. We're 13 weeks into the year. Man, isn't that boggling? I'm going to slap a piece of, do I want it up there? Down here. I'm going to do it down here. So I can cover up some more of that. Because we can always put more stickers. I'm going to be real sad when it's empty too. And I hate that everything is in Japanese. And like you can read the name brand, but nothing else. And it's so hard to look them up after. Sometimes cloth and paper will carry them for a little bit, but not for very long. And it's like, I really want that. Give it back. Bring it back. And I will say, I've had the cloth and paper box for almost a year now, and I got one repeat pen. Isn't that awesome? Especially when they give you like 5 to 6 pens every time. I got 2 permanent markers. And I don't have all of them here, but this is, my daughter snags them when she comes over. These are all my pens. that I've gotten from them that I'm allowed to hold on to until she comes up. And this is the only duplicate right here. Same color. I have gotten multiple of this brand. Like here's a lighter green one. I'm hoping they give the whole set because these are really juicy. And I got a cranberry one in this. And then this is another one that they like to give out a lot, but in multiple colors. And yeah, like I got these two that are the same, just a different color. And these ones here. So if you like the way they write, they're all a little too large for me. I like the smaller points. But if you like the way they write and you look forward to getting them, you will get more of the same, just different colors. And I think they do these as like a seasonal kind of color. Because these both I got in the fall. No. Yeah, I got one of these in the fall and one in the winter. So it wasn't that spread that far apart, but it was just enough where it was like, hello, Miss Mina. Everyone is doing good so far, except for the rain. We're tired of the rain. They're all fine tip. I love fine tip pens. They do a variety of them all too. You get the roller balls, you get the gel pens, you get the ballpoint. They have done fountain pens before. They also do the fine liner style. They do all kinds. Mina, hi Mina, from Miss Pop Pop. They look like Sarasa clips. These are from DS. You'll notice a lot of the pens are DS company. I don't know. I'm not sure if they're Japanese, Chinese, or sometimes they're Korean. Sometimes they're from Taiwan. But they all write really good right out the package. And my stinking chair keeps not wanting. I got leggings on. That's why my chair's not rolling. My hiney's slippery. Have another sip, Heather. We're trying. Yeah, they definitely write wonderful right off the gate. I like it. And I love them little envelopes. They do fountain pens. It's rare to get them because they usually cost a lot, but they'll do like I think it's like the gin house. They're really nice. But my daughter likes the fat, juicier 0.5 to 0.7s, and I like the 0.38s and teeny tiny itty bitties. Okay. Oh, it glued it right on, and that's like a wax paper. I don't know if you can see the shiny film on it. Super stoked about that one. I am. So that gets an A+ in my book right there. I love 3.38. I write so small, and I have my whole life. And I don't know. And I write sideways. I don't know if you probably have noticed it. When I write, I have to turn my book sideways. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I wanted to glue this side onto the book. Oh, well. Looks like it's got to be glued down to the back of the paper now. Now I have to write on it. I learned, my brother pretty much taught me how to write. And I would sit at the table like this, and he would sit right here with his book facing him. and he would show me how to write. So I learned to write like this so that he could see what I was writing at the same time instead of flipping the book. Because he used to get irritated with me when I was little. Stop flipping it! So I learned to write like that. So now when I write, I actually have to turn my books sideways instead of like this because I can't, for some reason, get the elbow to understand that it needs to be in. I think my arm needs to be relaxed and right. That's how I was taught. There's no reason other than that, except for, yeah. And it doesn't hurt me to write this way or anything. It's just I'm used to being sitting like this. And, oh, you want me to write 4 plus 4 is 8? Okay. So, yeah, I can't do one of these without, I don't know. I can't. Ow, that hurts. Your Jacob is a lefty. That's awesome. No, he doesn't have to be. My husband does everything left-handed except right. They taught him to write right-handed. I can do both now because my arm has been so janked up, but it's not as pretty and definitely not as small. I do everything left-handed now for the most part. If I can get away with using my right, I will, because that's predominantly right-handed. But I've been going on almost 4 years now with my arm being a pain. Your mom did everything lefty too? Are you out here? But I was hearing you. Maybe she's stuck outside. Hold on. No. Where is you, son girl? I don't know, but I can't find her. So, yeah, there's that. Bye-bye. I wish she would stop being a monster because she's so lovey, but I don't know. Ever since I like put this cabinet, the cube system here, she's like, leave me alone. I'm in my space. Now I can't get her to just come out for a minute. She's like, yeah, I got better things to do than that. Leave me alone. And then she was like doing her nesting. Thank goodness she's almost done with that. You love little critters. I got a piece of hay in my sock. What are you doing? Where are you? I don't know. She used to let me just reach down and pick her up, and now she's like, you don't get a treat. You're not coming near me. Things we do for animals. They're like our children. I'm at a complete loss as to what I'm doing. I hate when I do that. Nest. Yeah, she goes through like a false heat. They don't go in heat like cats and dogs do, where they have their cycles, like with the bleeding, but they puff out with all their fur, and then they pull it all out and they make a nest for their babies. But she ain't having no babies. My cat broke my health stone today. I cried and wanted to murder her. Oh, still works just the same. It does. Now you got 2 pieces to work with. You can super glue it back together too. That's all fine. I break a lot of crystals because I'm not gentle. I'm like a bull in a china shop. And it's usually because I'm banging my knees like I do here, and they'll just come right down on me. Was a gift though from my mother. Oh, that's right. That's the black and Crema Gate one. It looked like what is it called? Rain crab. It looked like the orca colors, like the killer whale fish. I'm going to use some of this ABC's Walshay. I'm a lunatic. Yeah, I try not to get too upset when I break them because I do it all the time. So that, and I think it's meant to be that way. I try to look at it like that. Like you're supposed to have broken it because you needed two pieces in your life. At that time, you needed two pieces, three pieces, or chips, or whatever it is to get you through a situation. At least that's what I try to tell myself. I still get upset. Like, chaps my backside. Yeah, I keep telling myself I'm going to stay in this corner so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I still creep over. Cat won't stay off your desk. Take everything off it. It puts some aluminum foil up there. As soon as they hit that, it goes, tss, and it scares the jeepers out of them. And you should stop going up there and give you a break. My son used to put packing tape because it sticks to their pads and they didn't like them. I'm like, oh my God, that's so mean. Hey, man, she touched it. She don't do it no more. All right. Look at you go. And I just creeped over some more. He's a little devil. Definitely put aluminum foil up there. That scares the life out of them. It really does. And it doesn't harm them. They'll jump like 9 feet in the air. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to put the sticker on top of that waxy paper because I know I'm not going to be able to write on it. But it's pouring again. It can stop and go away. We're going to be flooding. Is this the same color? Close enough. That's what I say. Where the hell is everyone? I don't know. Taking a break. I was only going to be on till 7 tonight because I was going to go park my ass back down on the couch. But this is taking me forever, and I'm not going to rush it just because. They're all ripping everything. Put it on straight, and y'all can't see what I'm doing. I'm telling you. Come on, come on. Can you see a little bit? Probably spending time with their families, weirdos, right? How dare they? Such a jerk I am. There. So I just scooch right over up in your business here. I put some of that kind of same color. Oops. So it kind of goes along with each other a little bit. That's what I'm telling myself anyways. Oh yeah. We got a couple few of you here. There's 4. I think Miss Mina's still here. And I'm definitely going to do my best to get Miss Mina's box in the stinking mailbox, because I keep telling myself I'm going to do it. And I don't. And that is not going to stick. So where did I put my glue pen? Maybe I should find a piece of cream. Make it look old and ancient. There, make it work all time. Yeah, baby. Oh, that's right. Thank you. You love the aesthetic. Oh, I hope so, because I done sent you some goodies. If you don't, that's okay too. And it's all meant for you to play with, not to stress with. You hear me, girl? You hear me? Have a good play. It can stop raining now. Jeez, I'm telling you. It's not bad. It's like 40 degrees out, which is pretty stinking good for the way it's been lately. But still, too dang cold for me. I love these. And I gotta find me some. They look like little wax seals. So cute. Do I have anything else I want to use out of here? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, what is that? I'm gonna have to work with that. I think so. I don't know what the heck it is. It's a forever sticker. No. No. We need a sailboat. No. I could break out some stamps. Excuse me. They come in a paper sticker form. They come in this, which is like a washi tape on a plastic clear backing. And I think I got them on Wish. I don't remember. It's been a while. And I'm coming to the end. And I love them. It was 79 down there today. Oh. That must have been, it's probably muggy. What was it? 2 days? It's been raining all week. But I think it was like 2 days ago. You stepped out and was like, oh, because there was just so much moisture and the air was so heavy. Oh, nasty. I'll put that one over there. And I'll put this forever one up in there. Humid. Ugh. I don't mind it if you got a fan when it's hot and you got a fan on you, because it kind of makes you feel like you're actually cooling off. I'm weird like that. I like the hot. I'm not into cold at all. I'm a big baby. Mine are going to be here tomorrow too. I finally got my notification shortly after I was done talking to you that day. And I'm so excited because I think I paid off 3 orders. Oops. And then Saturday night, I ordered just a couple little things. Just a couple. I got to stop watching them. Stop it. Stop. But it's hard because I love chatting with all the people. I love it. They're a great group of people. And I get on there and I'm like, oh, I think I need that. Oh, I might need that too. Oh, it's terrible. I know you understand. We're in the same group here. You know, I take this little piece of gray. I'm gonna go to the washi bin shortly and pull some more out, put them on my little cards. I put all my washes that I use all the time on these little cards, because if I kept all my rolls out, I'd have no room for anything. So I put them in there, and I keep all the rolls in a drawer in there, and it makes it a little bit easier for me and doesn't overwhelm me. And then if I have to pull out these to put more on it, I'm like, oh, I'm really doing good. Between sheep sparrows, oh, I know. But the good thing is both of them are going to be around for the rest of your life and into the future. And you can't go wrong with that. Mm-mm. All right, let's see if there's anything little in this one. What is this one? Oh no, these are all big. So these are sticker on one side. This is a full sheet, and each one of these are stickers. I will also cut the paper so I can use this as a blue strip of washi tape. I don't waste nothing. But then after, you could use this as a sticker book to house all your like planner type of stickers and whatnots, because this is full on sticker sheet of paper. And then you have these pretty ones in between. Or you could glue this page and this page back to back, so it went from this to this, and you could use it as like a junk journal. I would definitely put them up high first, or lay them out on the floor. Ow, that cup's a little heavy. Lay them out on the floor so you can actually enjoy seeing them, but the cat's not going to knock them over. And definitely try that aluminum trick. I'd be pretty intrigued to see how that works. Oh, shit. I only needed one. I'm going to trim out a little bit of this paper here as a washi. Nice and slow and easy. Yeah. It would help if my blade was actually sharp, right? Just because, yeah, it's quite close to the same color. Ouch. And then I can take it to the limit, One more time. Stick it there. And try to get a little bit straight. Wrap it around. And then I got a little bit of something right there. I can't wait till you get your package. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have to definitely leave the house early so I can get that out in the mail. See, here's a section where I snagged a piece of the paper and all for paint washing. I think these were like $20 a book or something like that. What cover do you have that one in? Don't do it. This one here is Speckled Fawns, and it's the Wagon Trail, and I love it. It's so like ruggedy, rusticy. Look at those pockets. Oh yeah. I do have a Mr. Darcy here. And this thing is pretty banged up. And I bought this one secondhand because Mr. Darcy to me is too pristine. It's too pretty, and I would never have started using it myself because I'd be afraid to mark it up. But this one was a lady's named Jennifer, which you can see her name right there. So this journal's called Jennifer because I name all mine. And this one just happened to come with its name. It's like adopting a child. I adopted a leather notebook. And her name is Jennifer. At least that works in my mind. So I tell myself anyways. Oh, that shoe would have been something, huh? That's a pretty good matchy to the colors. A little blue. Glad I didn't go with it. It would have been like, stare right at me. Yeah, I love having like the secondhand ones because then I'm, somebody's already broken it in a little bit, especially when they're like really like crisp and clean lines. I like mine to look like they've been through the war. And I have one somewhere. I don't know. It's probably in the box in the closet. And as soon as I got it, I couldn't. I took it outside and I threw it up and down the road because it was just too pretty. And I knew I would never use it unless it was banged up. So I let nature take its course the hard way. And then I wasn't afraid to use it anymore. I'm glad you named yours. It like makes me bond with it when I name them. And then when I ask somebody to go get it, they know what I'm talking about. Oh, I gotta have that. Does that match? Sure, frick does. It's a skeleton playing like Knick Knack Paddywhack or something. Or maybe not. What is he doing? Making butter. He looks like he's churning butter. I like him. And he's just so out there. He's going to go right here. Somewhere. Just because. Bam! He'll make me giggle. I even say, where is Angie? Right? I sound like I got 17 children in here when I'm yelling across the house. Oh, you do like skulls and skeletons? You should see in here. Yeah, it's in here. They got some really good ones. They get a little bit of everything, every style. Even some of the weirdest things you ever did see are in here. Look at that. Can you just have a minute and look at those? Like, so awesome. I love them. I make all these like Halloween style journals and stuff to put out so it looks like they're old vampire journals, witches journals, or vampire hunter journals, and I will use things like this in them to make them look even better. I love it. Halloween baby, anything dark, spooky, skulls, gargoyles, dragons, wizards. I love Halloween. It's the one time a year where you can be whatever you want to be and there's no judgment. And it's even got some black and white, like anemones and I don't know, he's in there that look just cool. And I just love the thought of dressing up and being silly, dressing down, and you can be 19 different things in one day and you're not considered crazy. You were born a few days before Halloween. Yeah. I'm a November baby. Scorpio. That's why I'm such a crazy lunatic. Doggies. Whoops, what was that? Some counsel. That is like the creepiest looking cat I have ever seen. He's right here. Like, really? He's all broken with jaggedy ass, creepy teeth. And his eye is like over here. Yeah, Scorpio all the way. I am me. Is there anything else I want to snag out of this before I put it away? I really want to use this entire book because it's just so intriguing. Yeah, this has got bugs and snakes and moths. I love them sunflowers. Oh, they look so real. Something about this woman's anatomy, it's just wrong. I don't know if y'all can see that. Her shirt done is missing. Oh, I would love to grow some too. I have sunflower seed that I throw out to my birds all year round. And one year they got down in the rocks next to my steps, and I actually grew these little stunted like sunflowers out of them. It was so cool. But I want to do one of the big ones. I would love to. And I want to go to a sunflower farm and just walk through the rows of sunflowers. They have a place here where you can do that. And I want to do it so bad. One of my bucket list things that I've wanted to do my whole life was run through a cornfield. Because it just looks so interesting, so awesome in the movies when you see people running through the cornfield. And it was on my bucket list, and it was, I think it was like 4 years ago. We went by this corn farm, and the stalks were taller than I was, and I actually got out and had my husband take pictures and video of me running through the cornfield. You could just barely see my fingers standing up above the corn. I've been through the cornfields many, many times, but I never actually stopped and like ran through it. Like, another one I want to do is fly a kite. I have never flown a kite. What is wrong with me? You know, it's not like it's anything extravagant. It's just those silly little things that you thought about, and then you're like, eh. But then as you get older, you're like, why didn't I ever do that? I'm going to do that. Oh, excuse me. Do you have any great bucket list things like that that are just like would be silly to other people? They have all kinds. Not seeing much else in this one I want for this. Although that shell is pretty cute. You don't know? Never thought of it? Then I married my husband, and it was 38. Okay. Look at you with an awesome husband. I wish just one of those kids that would rather not be like hanging out with a group of people. I had my few little peeps, and we were and played outside, and never had any like cool toys like a kite. We had a baseball and bat and stuff like that. Marbles. Marbles was really big. Oops, oops, oops. He sounds amazing. Him and my husband would get along great. I'm spoiled. I just ripped it in half. That's what happens when you peel the sticky back off when you're trying to trim out a sticker first. Do the trimming first, Heather. Oh, my shoulder's really sore tonight. Really bad. If I stick it there, is it going to be noticeable? No. Let's stick it right there. Oh, I do stuff like that all the time. It drives me nuts. That's why I said when I'm like a bull in a china shop, because I don't think before I do. I just start doing, and I break things. my daughter gets really mad at me. She had all of her scuba gear in her storage unit, and we were going through stuff and rearranging it, and she handed me a big tub of gold glitter, and she said, "Don't spill it, just hold on to it." So I was holding it like this in my hand, and I was twisting it, and she said, "Look at this," and I went just like this to look, and I dumped the whole thing of gold glitter all through her scuba gear. Oh my God, she was so mad. You made thousands of dollars you just ruined. I'm like, no, you look like a mermaid. You just sparkle. She was not having it. She's like, I've driven all that out. I can't go into the water with that. Oopsie. Or don't touch that. You're going to break it. So I go like that and I break it. Well, don't tell me that. I will. Glitter's one of those things. It's like, oh. Your neighbor 9 miles down the road can use glitter, and somehow it ends up in your stomach. It really does. It's horrible. My eyes are so itchy now. Allergy season is upon us. Yes, it is. Yeah. I kind of like it. It's kind of pretty. So I'm going to have this flip here. And this is just to be fancy. I might see if I can write on top of that. Probably not because it's like wax. But I can write under there and use that as like a vellum. And then have that. And if I needed more, I can always add more. I love it. Love the teal. Me too. It's been a while since I've used teal. I usually do a lot of blues and greens because it's just, I always have a whole plethora of that stuff. So it came out nice. Did I show you last week? Yes, I did. I love it. So I'm going to take this and stick my bookmark over here because I only left myself a smidge space right here because I had lots to say about lots to do. I'm going to do, I think I should do a flip of this because we're like a quarter of the way through the year. Yeah. There's 4 quarters in a year and there's 3 months and a quarter. So yeah, I might do a flip of that with a flip of my A6 planner. And I don't know if I'm going to do my Mac Daddy over there. The piece of cloth. Yeah, it's this here. It's a piece of paper. Yes, it is, with some white stamping on it. It is so awesome. I did use cloth a few weeks back. A piece of ribbon right here. I use a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Sometimes I use Happy Mail pieces. Tags off your clothes are awesome. I know I just made that. But yeah, some of those papers I got from Beth Ann, and I added some of those papers into your box because Beth Ann told me to. She's like, don't you forget. But I was way ahead of her. You know, beat your poet, woman. So yeah, this is my multi-year. I'm not going to do, probably not going to do a flip of this, but I can show you kind of what I do in it. It's just us girls, you know. I have a homemade bookmark on the back. It's just a piece of twine that came from a package that this was in here. Oh God, that smells so good. Go away. So I took a piece of the packaging twine and just taped it to the back, and I got a little red clip holding it there, and I put some beads on it. Like I should have been a crafter or something in this life. We're glad you came too, because we're like-minded and it's nice to have another one of us. What did you do with the cover that got ruined? It's here. Actually, hold on. It's still here. I still have it. It looks really awesome now. I was none too pleased when it first happened at all, but I couldn't stop laughing because of how ridiculous it is that somebody would do that. But yeah, I have not picked it up since that day, only to take, because I was housing this in here originally. And then this got ruined and I got this to replace until I could rebond with this thing because I was just so mad. So right now I just have notebooks sitting in it to keep it from falling over because it's so floppy now. It's like a bomber's jacket. And yeah, it's still all kinds of goofy, but I really do love it, and I need to find a reason to pull it every day and start using it. But I wanted it to, age naturally by me, not because somebody was being a ding dong, and just be like, oh, that looks cool. Let me crinkle it a little more, and then just get out of hand. I have no idea. Like, I don't know if she was planning on trying to enhance it, because when I saw it, I was just like, shut down. Have a good one, after I'm like, hold up, back up. Why? But yeah, this is created by Yo from Zencraft, and his notebooks are very unique. Very, you can definitely tell it's one of his. Just like normally you can tell diamonds by looking at them, or a sheik sparrow by looking at it, speckle fawns by looking at them. You just know that is that maker's. And I've never owned one of his, and I ordered this one, and my other one I gave to my mom. Something, I can't remember the name of it, but it looked like a dragon blood color, and she fell in love with it, so I let her have it. But I liked this one because there was so many dang nooks and crannies and pockets to put all my stickers and stuff in it. And yeah, so I ended up getting it all back together, and now it just holds these so that it doesn't go and get worse. I was hoping for this type of a look, but something that would have aged over time with using it, not over like a week, because I lent it to somebody else to do it for me. My mom loved books and journals too. She would have loved this stuff. Oh, it's just, and this is like an extremely thin leather. So now it's really like buttery, fluffy. Now that it's been done, it's like there's no structure. And if you don't have something in there, it just goes over on itself. But yeah, I still got it. Still loving it. Him and I just gotta rebond. Everything happens for a reason. It sure does. That's what I tell myself all the time. Yes, she's still my friend. Unfortunately, she don't touch nothing no more. But every time I start astrology, I don't know, I've been doing it for years. I pick a color and I start decorating the inside of the astrology, and I go until it's full. So all this is purple. That was the color I started with. And the back is purple as well. Anything that I come across that's purple, I'll just slap it in here, because this is my purple one. My purple. But this is a multi-year. And by multi-year, I'll write a little snippet every day in it. Whoops, drop stuff out. That's a little thank you. And I put happy mail in here. I put all kinds of stuff. And I decorate it pretty much the same as I would my other one. This is where I put all of my Art Atelier monthly cards. They go in here. And then in the following year or years, I will like right underneath it. Like this was last year, this is this year. Just little bits, and then next year we'll go into here, and then the following year. And if I should happen to run out of a real about a page, which is very hard for me to do when I add, I'm constantly adding. This was a card, and I thought it was just the cutest thing. It reminds me of me and my cousin when we were little. We had a dress up day, and it was hilarious. So I cut the sentiment off And I kept the card. Glued it right in there. I did. So this is a great idea too, if you want something to do like this as well. And then it doesn't matter if it looks like crap, because the next year you might find something else and add it to the page. There's a lot of pages in here that still have nothing on them. And then as I find stuff, I will add it to it and decorate it. There's a lot of pages in here that have like almost filled up with stuff. And then I got this page because I decided to like date it ahead for a little bit there. And I totally missed the 27th of the month. So this is my 27. It goes 26, 28. So this is 27, which happens to be my daughter's birthday. So I found a birthday card and put it in here so I can journal on it, to pull it out, add to it, add papers to it. And now I got a 27. So yeah, I try not to date ahead. Oh God. And like things like this page had nothing on it. I just got this card in the mail and added it in here. It's from the cloth and paper box when I ordered a personal order. So that's cool. Yeah. So that's what that is. That's this year's card. I'll put in ahead of time because I'm right here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. And this was today's. Pretty cool. I love it. It's just another creative way to journal. And this is basic, more like families things, not personal. Not personal at all. So anybody could pick this up and be like, oh, that's boring. Like today, my husband got a weather station, a wireless weather station. That's not very exciting for anybody but him. So that's in here and things like that. But it's just neat to go on today's page and see what I was doing or what was happening last year on today. Excuse me. And I started this because I wanted to do the Hobonichi 5-year. They have a 3-year or 5-year or something like that. And I didn't want to commit to buying it if I wasn't going to commit to actually journaling. So I gave myself this. And if I stick with it for 3 years, I can splurge on the Hobonichi. If not, no. Because I can't do it in here. I know I'm not going to do it in the other one. Yeah, last year my cats were living here with not my cats, my daughter's cats, and the gate fell down. They were confined to the upstairs, and we came home and they were downstairs hanging on the couch. Like, no big whoopee, it's nothing sensitive, but it's just funny little tidbits from the day. And it could be something as stupid as I tripped up the stairs today, and I know I walked those stairs a million times. Why do we got to trip up it when everybody else trips down the stairs? You never had a Hobonichi? A Hoba. Oh my God, I have that. I can't even speak it. Hobonichi. If you like really thin paper, you will like them. The Stalogies are pretty close, but the Hobonichi paper is still a little bit thinner. And there's less tooth. Like stuff will sit more on top of the paper, whereas the Stalogy stuff soaks down in. Oh my God. I have Stalogies in all sizes. I cut them down to like meet my needs because I do like them so much. This is the A6 and I cut it down to a pocket size. And that's just a Stalogy that I turned into a pocket size. I have one that a B6 that I cut down to the weeks size over there. I will cut the B6 to a B6 Slim so it'll fit. Wonderland 222 is a really good one too. It's just about the same as the Hobonichi paper. I think they both have Tomoe River paper, but it's a little bit different quality. Like GSMs are a smidge bit off, I think. But the Wonderland is really nice. I have one. I cut it down too. I've been playing with notebooks all week, so now I don't know what's in what. I just took my Jibun Techo out of this one. I've been using this one for 3 years solid with the, a full year solid in this one with the Jibun Techo in it. And I thought I needed a little bit of something jazzy, so I just swapped it over to my other one. Oh my God. Well, yeah, this is what a Wonderland 222 comes as. It's just black with that. And inside it is graph paper. And it doesn't look snazzy, but it's okay. This is the center of the paper, so you can see kind of what I cut off. This is the B6 Slim with a 1-inch unreinforced spine in this one. This one is just the B6 Slim, and it came with a reinforced spine, and I took it out because I couldn't get it to close with the spine in there. You can still see the stitch lines. I still have the spine somewhere. I use it as a bookmark. So if I ever wanted to like pass it along or resell it or whatever, I still have the spine that can be stitched back in easily. But with that spine, there was like, it was so stiff that your notebooks wouldn't fit and it wouldn't wrap around because it wasn't made for like a thicker something or other. I don't understand. But I made it work for me. It's just leather. Expensive. So yeah, this is the a Dublin, and this is kind of like the Mr. Darcy, if you've ever felt one. It's very like, yeah, it's there. And it doesn't stretch well. It takes a long time to stretch and break in. Not like the Kodiaks. The Kodiaks are just so like, oh. And this is Black Beauty. And when you can hear the difference. This is a much softer texture, softer top to it, where this one is just like hard. But this is brown and red Kodiak. This is brown. This is the red Kodiak here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the difference on here. And I have a black Kodiak that's out. He's Cody. All your stuff is creme brulee. This is very much like the Waypoint. The Waypoint and the Kodiak are so close. It's almost hard to tell. This used to be more pebbled than it is, but this is from holding it. It used to look more like this one. You see all the texture? I'm done, like, wiped it right out of existence. And this is a Kodiak pocket. Kodiak, Black Beauty, brown Kodiak, red Kodiak, and a Dublin. I love Speckle Fawn. They're my absolute go-to because she has an amazing array of leather styles. leather texture. She has pony fur on the leather. Her Amelia, I used to have, that ended up going back to its original owner. I bought it on a BST. And in the wrong size, I bought it in a personal and I don't use it. So I gave it back. We swapped back. No, I'm fibbing. I sold it. I sold that one. But yeah, like I love her aesthetics. Like, can we not talk? Can we not love this whole I'm going on. Y'all, if I get talking about leather notebooks, I don't ever stop. But look at all these pockets. Aren't those just stunning? I love them. And I don't ever put anything. I had stuff in them for the longest time, and I didn't like it because it bumps up. So when you try to write, it's not flat like that. It would sit up, kind of like so. So now I just enjoy looking at them. And this is a very, like a leather jacket feel leather. It's not hard, but it's very slick. And it strikes so gorgeous. You know, one of my favorite looking leather notebooks is the Chic Sparrow Maverick. But that thing was so hard. Where are you? Where did I put it? Bump, bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump. Now I don't know. I just had the stinking thing. Sorry. I'm here. I don't know what I did with it. I just had it because I was playing with it. And now I don't know. Well, I did have it. I just don't know what to do with it. This room is only so big. The Maverick kind of looks like this, but it's got more of the honey crackle, which is like lightning strikes. And it was very hard, like harder than the Dublin. It's a very stiff, very hard leather. And I literally beat the snot out of it to soften it and make it more supple. You know what? I bet it's in this closet. Just because. I gotta go easy, because if not, I'll take my plants right off the wall. I don't see it. Seriously, what did it do with it? Oh, never mind. I'm not thinking with my noodle. It's right here. Now, this one's been beat. But when it comes to you originally, these golden colored, kind of like right here, it's hard to tell because I've inked it. I've done all kinds of bad stuff to it. But I don't know if you can see the original. This lighting is terrible. But it had like these cracked lines were very few, and it like spread out, like it looked like a fire, like a lightning, like just went. You'll have to Google Mavericks. all you could do was this because it was so hard. And now it's like, because I squeezed it, I loved it and rubbed it and I made it mine. And that's one of the stickers I got from Chick Sparrow back when she was, I don't know if she's still giving them away with hers yet or not. But yeah, and this is there's no like leather smell, which I really enjoy the smell of the leathers. But in time it does darken. The more you use it, the more your oils get on it. You know who you might like, Putt, is she gives a lady sticker. Yeah, it changes constantly. I have a feather. You might like JT King. Justine. Yeah, right there. This is my Justine King. She hand painted this for me on there. And I've had this one sunbathing to darken up. I don't know if you can really tell how much the color has changed just from sitting in the sun. And I love it. I love this. This is actually pocket sized. And when I'm not using it, I lay it flat in a place that's going to get sun because it tans it like your skin. Wouldn't that be nice to be that color? And then condition it. I have not rolled this one at all. And if you get a used traveler's notebook and it says it has not been rolled, and you want to know for sure, the way to tell is to look at the stitching. If it does, you don't even have to be able to see the presser foot line still on it, but if all the stitching is flat and none of the leather is puckered around it, it has not been, it's not been rolled. Here you go. I've rolled this one. I beat this one. Crap. I love this thing. This is a Coal Creek. Okay. Now, you see how lumpy and bumpy that is right there? That's because it's been, actually, you see it here compared to like right here, how it's smooth. And that one kind of wrinkles in where the stitch is. That's from doing one of these. This is what it's called when you roll it. And what it does is it stretches out that leather, and those strings are pulling on it, and it will give your leather more of a squishier feel. It'll also make it look more pebbly, lumpity, bumpity. I don't mind doing it, so I will show you firsthand what it looks like when you do it compared to when you don't. I don't mind stretching anything. Okay, this is the Mr. Darcy. It is a creme brulee, I believe. I don't remember. But you see how is the light gonna hit it right? So I can show you. You see how this is like smooth and it's glossy all the way. There's no breaks. If you take your leather and you do one of these and roll it back and forth, you'll see what I'm talking about. And then you go back the other way. Sometimes if you do it too much, too quickly, it will break the strings, and you want to be really careful that you do it a little bit at a time and slowly get it to roll. And it will make your, see that wrinkle? See how that's all like old wrinkly skin compared to this? That's what it looks like when it's rolled. And I like it. I like the look of a rolled one. This one I never rolled. It came to me used. And it's a great piece to not roll because then I can show y'all what it looks like. You don't have the balls? Why not? It's just leather. It's like having a leather jacket. All good. So now you can see up here all of the puckery looking marks as well. And a lot of people will only roll it one way, like this way, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Some people will do it back and forth this way and this way, and it gives it a whole other look when you roll it that way. And some leathers you will notice have a pull-up. Now, a pull-up is when you take your finger and literally stick it behind it and pull up, and you'll see the leather change color. That does go back. That's called a pull-up. A pull-up leather. And that is all veggie tan ones do it. So when you get your, and you don't even have to put a lot of force into it. You just take it and you'll see your, that's called a pull-up. And these will stretch, pull-up ones will stretch easier and fit around things a lot faster than ones that don't pull up. And then you also have chrome tan. Guys, I used to like be in the know on all these things. It's been a long time. This is a chrome tan, and it's no real difference except it's done in a faster way. Chrome tan is way faster than the veggie tan. It's like a heat treated crystal. It's got the same metaphysical properties. It has the same everything. It's just, instead of letting nature heat it and cool it, people just put it in the oven and heat it up, and it changes it. And it still works absolutely the same. There's nothing wrong. You just make sure you know what you're getting. And that's the same thing with a veggie tanned and an oil tanned. I mean, a veggie tanned and a chromium. Veggie tan takes a long time in the tanning process, where chrome is hours. You get the same outcome, but with chrome, it's a lot faster. So that's why, and it's usually a cheaper one because it's a faster process, where the oil tans take longer. But yeah. They mold to your book, and it's amazing. Yes. Chrome ones will. This is a chrome, like I said, and this thing is just like so broken. I love this thing. But like this one took a long time, and then I finally said, that's it. I gotta beat it. I gotta, because it's so hard. You'll know if you ever get your hands on a Maverick. It's like hard. And I just love, and it also depends on the leather as well, because like the same leather, I'm telling you, this is basically the same thing as a Waypoint. They just call it different because it's a different company. Excuse me. This is a Horween, Horween, like Halloween, but Horween. Horween, almost every leather artisan out there has used the Horween line, but they get it dyed to their own specs. They mold to everything like butter. They do. And if it's not quite big enough to house what you want, because I have this, I just took this out the other day out of the case that Beth Ann gave me for it, and I put it in here. I love this guy. I've used this every day for, I think it's coming up on a year now. This has my Stalogy that I just write random notes in it. And I'm coming to the end of that Stalogy, and I don't want to use the A6. I want to use the one I cut down to pocket size. And when I put everything in here, it wouldn't close. There was just not enough room. And this doesn't have an elastic closure or anything. So what I did is I put it where I wanted it. I took this one out, and I took the card thing out, and it's downstairs. Sounds biscuits. But I took another A6, and I stuck it side by side and squished them in there so their spines were straight, because if you get them in there and there's no room, they'll bend to each other. So I did that, squished it all in there, and then did the rubber band thing around it a couple of times like you would a baseball glove, and I just let it sit, and now it's like it's going to close no problem, and it's going to stay that way. From a branded section on the site, I didn't know if I'd like it. Excuse me. When I ordered mine from Speckle Fawn, I ask for the lumpiest, the bumpiest, the ugliest, the scratched up, the bottom of the barrel. I want brands and scars and cuts and scuffs. And I asked that of every leather artisan that I ever work with and ever purchased from. And this was the branding that came on mine. It kind of looks like an A with like a chair back on it. Cute. And I love it, because if it comes to me already beat to just not, I'll gravitate right for it. I'll open it up and start using it immediately. So yeah. And now you'll see that this here where I did not roll is hard to put into a circle, whereas this one just goes because I rolled that section. And it will straighten out. You can see it's a little bit lighter here from doing it. But as it shrinks the fibers back up, it will darken up again. You can definitely see the more. Oh, right there is a real good. From here over here is all been rolled now. It just makes it look more rustic, more used. I love it. Oh my God, it's almost 8 o'clock. I did it again. I always say, I'm not going to be on here 2 hours. I'm not going to do it to you people. 2 hours go right by. Oh shit, that hurt. My scar is really, really itchy tonight. It does look vintage. I love it. And this guy is just awesome. I love Kodiaks. This, after I ordered mine, she started coming out with a line that looks like this. It's called the Be Happy. And this is kind of what the original Be Happy looked like. And then she added the, like a buzzing bee trail that's sewn into it. My husband's been watching Jacob. Oh my God. Your husband is phenomenal. That is awesome. I'm so glad that you got to hang. Oh, have some girl time. Yeah. I love this. And this Speckle Fawns here, the elastic went through both. And I can't. I need to be able to use that whole pocket. I need to utilize it. So I took the elastic out, which is why there's a hole here. And it's only through the pocket now. I love these. I definitely think, I'm trying to remember, but I think the rustic Kodiak is definitely more oily feeling, and it takes a long time before stuff that you stick in these pockets don't get oil transfer. He even changes poopy diapers. Oh, see, superhero right there. Man, that's awesome. Yeah, this is just so squishy, and it feels like a bomber jacket. I love it. Yeah, it does feel oily. It will be like that for a long time. Put if it drives you nuts too much, put papers in it. The papers will absorb some of the oils. I do. I would like throw this on and be like, going to work. Where's my other one? Got my shoulder pads on. I gotta sneeze. Yes, sir. Going to work. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. Too dang tired. I got a big old mess now. This is fabulous. Now I'll have something to do. Oh, shoot. Yeah. I'll have something to do tomorrow. Keep my mind off my MRI. Because you know I'm going to be like, oh my God, I don't want to go. I don't want to do it. Oh, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Thank you. Oh. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to call it a night. Get down, put my feet up, chill on the couch for about half an hour till I do one of these. Oh, crap. And climb up to bed. Everyone abandoned us. Hey, I don't mind. I had a great time with you. Yes, I did. Anytime you want to FaceTime me, go for it. We'll just talk over all the nonsense that goes on in life. Yeah. Get you some sleep. Definitely need it. All right, where am I going here? Takes me a second to figure this out. Love you too, Putt. Thank you. Extras just for you tonight. I love you all, and I will see you next Sunday.